Hi, I'm Peter Kalmstrom of kalmstrom.com Business Solutions. In this demonstration, I'll show you how to install Templates Manager on SharePoint on premises. So if you have that, this is the demo for you. You should have downloaded some files already. Let me show you those. Here are the files. As you see, they're in one directory here. There's the JavaScript file, there is the ASPX file, and there's the PowerShell script that we will be running and modifying. So next I'm going to start the ISE and run that as an administrator. Yes, just to make sure that I can install modules if need be. And then I'm going to open this. This is the one I want to edit. And here you see here is the script. Let me make that a bit larger so we can read it. First thing you need to modify here in the script is this line here, the PS version SBSE. I've already done that because I'm running it against the subscription edition. If you are running it online, then you need to worry about the client ID. We don't. So the only thing you need to modify here is this line here. So we're going to do 3 sites. So I'm just going to copy that line 3 times, and then I'm going to go into my browser and copy the URLs. And I don't want the actual home page ASPX, so the easiest way to get that is simply copy link from the image here. Then I get just the link that I need. So I'm just going to paste that here. There we go, the link without the page URL. Same thing here, copy link. There we go. And finally, the third one here, copy that, copy link. There we go. So now we have the 3 sites. That's everything that you need to modify. But it's of course good to know what the script is doing, what the script that you run is doing. So first of all, it's just clearing the host and checking some default parameter that if something goes wrong, it should stop, stuff like that. Then there's a function that checks if a module is installed or not. And then we have the code for running online. We can just skip that now because here we're now checking if we're not online here. Then we're checking that we're running this with PowerShell version 5, which we are with ISE here. And now we're checking which the module. And as you see, SPC and all of these have their own module. So 2019 and SPC use the same module. And then we're checking the current path. And then we have some error handling if we're not running in ISE, stuff like that. Then there's the command UI definition, which basically just adds a button on the ribbon of a document library. That's where this is specified here. And as you see, it's for documents in the ribbon for new controls children. That's where the button will be added. Now we have the module, we have the actual command UI string defined, the XML definition of that. And then we're just looping through the sites here, connecting to them a little bit differently if it's online or on premise, but we're going to be connecting with this command here. And then we're ensuring that the assets library exists. And then we're adding the JS file, the ASPX file, and adding the custom action. And that's it. Let's run this now that we've made the modifications on top here and have explained what the script is going to do. Now I'm just going to run that. And yes, I want to save it. That's fine. Now it's running that, checking that the module is installed. And if it's not, then it's going to ask me to install that. And there's the question if I want to install. And yes, I do want to install all the components needed. So now it's installing that SharePoint PowerShell in 2019. This is, of course, only necessary the first time you're doing this. If you do this several times, it's going to stay installed on that computer. And here's the login to the site. So I'm just going to type that in. And I don't want to allow the metrics here, so I'll just cancel that. And again, logging into another site. And again, for the third one. So now it's all done. So let's check it. Go back to a site here, Documents in the Contoso Work site. And there's the button, the Templates Manager button. So just click that and it redirects into the template selector, which is shown how it works in other demonstrations. But thank you for watching this one.